If you're a mom that works from home and finds herself totally distracted, totally overwhelmed, getting off task all the time, I feel you. I'm Moira Casaba and I run a very successful coaching business, and I do a podcast. I'm a published author. I do speaking, and I have two extremely active kids. So I feel your pain and I've got some tips for you. Number one, as unglamorous as it may seem, live by your calendar. I know that doesn't sound fun, guys, but time management is the secret to all of it. And I did not know how to do this in the past. I was terrible at it. I was trying to just do all the things at all the same times, and I was totally overwhelmed, totally stressed out, and just kind of losing my mind. Not the best mom that I wanted to show up as, right? And so I got really good at time management, and it's not as hard as you think. I always tell people time management is kind of like addition, right? Like it's that elementary. We just get stuck in the story of telling ourselves and telling others, I'm really bad at managing my time. I don't know how to manage my time. You can get good at time management very easily. You just got to understand a few simple things. So step number one, the first thing I do is I write down every day, every single thing I have to do, every single thing. And here's the power of this. It gets out of your mind all the things that are stressing you out and overwhelming you, and it puts them down on a piece of paper in front of you. So what I do is I draw 4 boxes, and it might be 2 boxes for you or 3 boxes, but all the different hats that we wear, right? There's the personal mom life box. That's always a big one. There's the business. You might have 2 different jobs or 2 different areas that you work in. So you might have 2 boxes for your business. And then there might be, I know when we built our house, there was always a house box, right? Like all the things I needed to do for that. So you're going to categorize them into the different hats that you wear. Step number 2, you're going to simply take out your calendar, and every hour, guys, I want you to think about every single hour, right? 8 o'clock in the morning to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. First thing you're going to do is figure out the blocks, right? This is where time blocking comes in, and you're going to figure out when are you wearing which hat, right? Are you a coach from 8 o'clock in the morning till 12 noon? And then maybe I'm a podcaster from 12 to 3. And then I get to be a mom from 3 to 7 o'clock, or whatever that is for you. So you're going to time block your day. And then all you're going to do is you're going to take that box, right? You're going to take maybe that coach box, if that's what you're doing. And you're going to say, okay, I have from 8 to 12. And you're going to make sure you do the most important things first. That is paramount to success. So maybe from 8 to 9, you're doing the first 2 things that are uber important on that list. Then from 9 to 10, you're doing the next thing. 10 to 11, you're doing the next thing. So you're creating these mini time blocks in the time block of the hat that you're wearing. I hope you're following, because it really might seem complicated at first, but it is so simple. And guys, it also doesn't get executed successfully every day. You know, there's always curveballs that get thrown at us. There's always things that happen. I had a kid sick from home from school yesterday, but I always go back to this practice every day. I write it all down. I put it in the different categories. I time block my day. I'm wearing certain hats at different times. And then I just figure out the most important things, and I always do those first. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. There are probably 2 to 3 things max that are really the important things you need to do every single day to find the success that you're looking for. Step number 2, you have to ask for help. We as women don't ask for help enough, right? We are so, super women. We're in the cave. We can do it all on our own. But I'm telling you, asking for help is paramount. Communication with your spouse is paramount. You got to get together with your spouse. Let each other know what's going on. Let each other know what the goals are. If you're scrolling your phone, but you're working, let him know, I'm not just scrolling social media right now. I'm working my business. So I need to have this hour to do this, right? So ask for help. I remember in the beginning of my coaching business, I was just overwhelmed, right? With my home and my kids and all the duties that I had to do working from home. But I also really had big dreams for my business. So I got a neighborhood girl, like teenage girl, to come over and just help me with little things around the house that were taking me away from my business. And spending just a little bit of money for her to help me helped me move my business so far forward. You guys have to invest in your business and invest in help. Okay, are you ready for tip number 3, the final one? You have to schedule in you time. You guys, we hear it all the time. We can't pour from an empty cup. And so I'm gonna give you the tip, the exact thing that was told to me that helped change everything. So when I first started working a lot and I was working from home, people used to tell me you have to schedule your work hours, right? Just like I was kind of trying to help you time block your day. But here's what I didn't hear for a lot of years, and it changed everything. Someone finally said, instead of scheduling in your work hours, schedule in your non-working hours. Blew my mind, right? Because I was passionate about my business. I wanted to work my business all the time, and I was. And so I really needed to hear that. I needed to hear schedule in your non-working hours. And so that one simple shift allowed me to be more present with my husband, more present with my kids, to put my phone down, to close my computer, to be fully there for my family, and to refuel for me, right? So it wasn't just going to get my nails done or going to the spa. That's kind of what we think about when we think of like me time. It was disconnect time. So even if I could do that in the beginning, because I'm a little bit of a workaholic and a little obsessive, I learned how to take 2 hours every day, shut my phone off, turn my computer off, put it all away, get outside with my kids, and just take care of me. So that's it. That's a wrap. Those are 3 of the biggest tips that helped me change everything, guys, and become successful in a lot of different areas of my life. So if you're a mom and you're working from home, whether you're building a coaching business or any type of work from home business, follow my channel for more tips on how to balance it all.